eased up on restrictions at the beginning of the week, which means the Colorado Springs Switchbacks can now have 10 players on the pitch for training. For more on how the Switchbacks are adapting, let's join Danny Mata, who's live at Widener Field with more on the Switchbacks. Good evening, Danny.
Capital R, good to be back with you here in sports. Yeah, well, the Switchbacks are still waiting to find out who they're going to play, and they want to know more about the USL's plan to relaunch the season, but they have taken the next step towards reopening. The USL is set to restart its season on June 11th. On Monday, the Switchbacks entered phase 2 of training protocols, allowing groups of 10 on the field for training, up from 4. The Switchbacks don't yet know what their schedule will look like, but they do finally have some direction.
When we were practicing and there was no set date as to when we were going to return, that's always a little daunting. So to be able to know exactly when we need to be ready is a huge help.
With larger groups, the Switchbacks can rev up the intensity. This is effectively a second preseason.
To be able to play and simulate things that are much more game-like and things that are actually going to get us back to being ready to compete is a big deal and a big step in the right direction.
But there's still a lot of work to be done. I mean, the players are going up against motionless mannequins right now.
And you need to have contact. And obviously that's a major topic as we've progressed through this pandemic. The next step to be able to prepare yourself to play a game, because there's going to be contact in the game, is to have contact training.
And with the return of the season just a month away, the Switchbacks are definitely excited.
It doesn't even feel like the same world, to be brutally honest, because we're living in such different times with so many different challenges presenting themselves. That first game is going to be very, very unique. Personally, I almost want to go up and hug the opposing coach. It's like, hey, we've all been through all these challenges together. This is exciting to be back. Let's go for it.
Well, Rob, you know, if you're wondering what those two guys were doing, Austin doing during the last 4 months has managed to get into welding. He actually welded a workout bar to his deck. And meanwhile, Coach Alan Koch, he got into hiking, which is this is obviously a great place to do that. Said he really feels a part of Colorado Springs in a way maybe he hasn't in other spots, which kind of shows you that you can kind of find a way to grow with your community during a lockdown. Reporting at Widener Field, Danny Mata, KRDO, News Channel 13 Sports.
All right, thank you for that, Danny. We look forward to seeing the Switchbacks back on the pitch. And Heather, I hear you've got some news about Wendy's, your favorite restaurant.
Yeah, we just axed that story.
Yep.
You know,
no time.
super
well, what's
important.
on tonight then?
Well,
Big
tune
Hero
in tonight.
6?
Tune
I
in
loved
tonight.
Big Hero 5. That was my favorite.